Hey everyone, Kupo here and welcome back to another Chrono Cross episode. Today we are going to make our way to Terra Tower, but before we do that, I'd like to do a side quest. Let's look at my latest party. You'll notice that we have a party of Sarge, Glenn and Starkey in that order. It's kind of important. We have taken off the equipment from Irene's and we have replaced one of Fargo's Dragoon's Honours with a Dreamer's Bandana. That is also important. On top of that, I have also given Glenn a Mithril Mail, 2 Dragoon's Honours and a Dreamer's Bandana. And as for his elements, we have got some Turn Blue, Strengthen, Eagle Eye, Turn Green, Turn Black. Oh yeah, didn't mean to do that. And we also have in his level 2 some heal-alls as well, so that we can go into every battle in full health basically. Make sure before you go to the Hermit's Hideout you have either the Master Moon or the Chrono Cross. We will be getting the Chrono Cross later. We have the Master Moon right now. And it's time to descend into the Hermit's Hideout and help Kid, who is slightly comatose. Just slightly. Hey, it's the princess. Let me see. Whoa, I think you're right. I wonder what happened. Do you think we should help her? Nah, it's not our job. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably nothing we can help with anyway. Yep. Hey, heartless animals. Ah, sis. But the princess is bound by the past, and even we can't bring her back here. Look closely. See that? Hey, it's the time egg. Yes, although it's not in its complete form. Did that girl with the glasses make it? Probably. Even though it's in its incomplete form, if we can focus our power into it, then maybe it will work. Yeah. Okay, new master. I like how Sarge just looks around. Yeah, you. We're going to lend you our powers for a little bit. We're sending you back to the past where the princess is trapped. We only have one chance. Take care of the princess. Master Moon, activate! Yep, if we do this with the Master Moon, we will actually get all 3 party members transported. If we use the Chrono Cross, we only get Sarge transported. Big difference there. Anyway, you may recognize that pink robot there on the left. First things first, I want to get straight into a battle with this lava boy. Slightly different from the ones we've seen before, if only in the sense that it's got 780 HP and is red innate, and drops Denadorite as well. So if you're struggling for Denadorite, there we go. Very simple strategy for us here. We are just going to use Glenn to turn Sarge blue. Yeah, these lava boys like using fire breath. They love casting burns on people as well. It's really annoying. We got quite lucky though. I'm gonna go for the other lava boy because that one didn't take its turn. Yep, the Master Moon is still critting like a badass. Yeah, this is quite easy. And as you can see, now that we've got 2 Ironlanders, Glenn's animations have both Ironlanders equipped. It's really cool. Okay, there we go. There's only lava boys in this area, so I'm going to skip all the battles from this point onward. Now that this lava boy is dead, first thing I want to do is examine the burning clock, and this little boy will run out. Yep, so we're going to try and get all the kids. We're going to tell them it's going to be okay. I'm going to grab a rainbow shell. On top of that, I also want to examine the table so that this little kid comes out. Yep, we are here to save you. And this kid is going to tell us about the ice gun. We cannot get the ice gun, even if we know exactly where it is, without talking to this kid. Very important. Anyway, finally, I want to examine this console here. No, go away, kid. Let me examine the machine. There we go. So, if you remember, in Chrono Trigger, there was a mini game in one of the side quests where we had to spell out Lara, which is Lucca's mother. So, we need to do that here as well. It's L, then triangle for the A, and then R, and then triangle for the A again. And we get Hotshot, which is Kids Level 7 element. There we go. Level 7 element, level 7 tech, whatever. We're done here. We're going to head here. I want to take out this lava boy. With that lava boy defeated, I just need to examine this mess here. This kid will jump out. And well done on holding your breath, kid. We are going to pick up the Nostrum. Excellent. And this kid is also going to tell us where everything is. So we actually want to head up to the left first. Now that we have spoken to the kid about the gun, you can get the ice gun on here. I am going to take the ice gun, thank you very much. Once you take the ice gun, you will lose your first party member. That's why we want Glenn in the second slot, because he is the more important of the two. Gonna leave that. We're going to open this chest here for a diva dress. Very good male for a female character. Then we're going to head through the door. And we're going to grab this chest. However, you'll have noticed, because we had the audacity to come into this room, the lava boy will appear, but we're going to get the Stardust Cape first, then take this out. With that lava boy defeated, we can make our way back to here. If you go in here, there is nothing interesting. Just the lava boy. And unfortunately, if you go the wrong way, and you go into this corridor, you lose Glenn. Which is really sad, but it is what it is. Just going to take out this lava boy. Still quite easy, don't worry. But if you want Glenn in your party for this fight, don't go in that corridor just yet. But I wanted to show you what happened when things go wrong. This girl is going to give us another rainbow shell and then point out that we can take this exit. Secret passage out of the house. We need to take out this lava boy as well. Alright, I got burnt, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're going to save this kid. And for doing so, we get another Nostrum. Life is good. Okay, so let's get out of here. We do want to remove this panel and then head downstairs. Yeah. We're going to head down here. We're going to try and sneak past this lava boy. Yeah, it's not happening. There we go. Now, for this little flame wall, we can't use the ice breath. We need to use the ice gun here. If you try to use the ice breath, it would just say, you can't use that here. Simple as that. And we are out. Sort of. We found Kid. That is Kid, by the way. And there's Harley. Who we know has something to do with all this links and fate nonsense, but we don't know exactly what. Yep, home is burning. They're all dead, kid. Well, it happened because someone really wanted to go after Lucca. Yeah, we'll try our best not to abandon you. I'm sorry. It's okay, kid. And yeah, you'll see us again. And the last of the Master Mune power is up. So it turns out Sarge saved Kid from the burning orphanage. So, at the beginning, you'll have noticed that Masamune called Kid Princess. And if you've played Chrono Trigger, that might be a huge clue as to what Kid's real identity is. See if you can figure it out. Yep, we saved Kid. Kid has recovered. She is no longer stuck in the past. And she has joined our party again. Hooray! We did it! It's the power of love! And Lucca will want to talk to us in Viper manner and give us something. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to put Kid in our party temporarily, and I will see you in Lucca's lab in the Viper manner. But before that, turns out Kid doesn't remember much. Yeah, she loses her memory sometimes. And she just has the power of healing. Who knows what's going on? But it's happened before and is therefore nothing to worry about. Promise. Right, for real. I will see you at Viper Manor with Kid in my party. Okay, we are back at Viper Manor. In case you need reminding of how to get to Lucca's lab, all we need to do is go down here. And then it's this room here. No enemies for us to worry about now. And yep, here's Lucca. She has something for us. And it's from Lucca. It's a letter. My dear Kid, how are you doing? I wonder how old you are as you read this letter. Perhaps you've matured into a beautiful woman and are raising a happy family by now. I was hoping to talk to you in person when you were old enough, but just in case something happens, I'm writing my feelings down on paper and leaving it with Lucca. Perhaps you already know, or perhaps you yourself are also now caught up in some historic crisis as a result of all of this. But anyway, a long time ago, we, my friends and I that is, changed the future in order to save our planet from being devoured by Lavos, a monster from some unknown planet. We still feel proud of the role we played in saving our world, and in how we were so freely able to change the flow of time. But sometimes I think of the darker side of what we did. What has become of the future that was supposed to have existed? Where did the time that is now no longer allowed to exist go? Something that Miguel spoke about earlier in the game, if you remember. It is true that thanks to our altering the flow of history, we were able to save so many lives and prevent so much sadness and suffering. But when you think of it, we also caused the death of so many that were meant to have come into existence in the timeline we destroyed, and also caused new sadness and suffering further along in the new future we created. That is why I worry that someone might seek revenge on us for what we did. I have had a constant dread in my heart that someone in our new future will travel back in time, just like we did, and try to kill or capture my friends and me. So, Even if something dreadful does befall me, kid, know that what was meant to happen will happen, and that I was always prepared for the worst. Oh, but don't you dare think the great Lucca is going to go down without a fight. I've got a reputation to uphold. Whatever lies waiting for us around the next corner, better watch out, because it's going to find a pretty mean counterattack coming its way. Kid, when I think of you, I remember someone I once met a long time ago in the distant past. Ha, but she was the complete opposite of the you in this timeline. So quiet and gentle. Someday I'll also tell you about her, when you are ready to know of your real name and heritage. So Lucca knew, which is very interesting. I'm not the slightest bit worried about you, kid. I know that no matter what happens, he will always be there looking out for you. Or perhaps he has already found you and is there by your side as you read this. If so, hello Janice. Please take good care of my little sister for me. Janice is Magus from Chrono Trigger, in case you've forgotten. But he's nowhere to be seen. There is so much more I want to tell you, but I must leave it for another time. Don't worry, everything is okay. We will overcome whatever woes may occur, that's for certain. Later, when you're all grown up, I'll come visit you and we'll talk over tea. I look forward to that day. Well, anyway kid, until we meet again. Forever and ever your friend, no matter which timeline it is. Yours sincerely, Lucca Ashtir. P.S. Cut out the tomboy act, believe me. You'll become a beautiful young lady one day, or my name isn't Lucca the Great. There we go. And yeah, everyone leaves kid alone. Yeah, it turns out there is some things in time that are fixed. It is what it is. And we get yet another rainbow shell. Hooray! That's 3 in this episode. Amazing. I will meet you back on the world map and we are going to put Glenn back in our party. Okay, we are back on the world map, staying in another world. I am going to head to the El Nido Triangle. We have been to the home version of El Nido Triangle, but the another world version of the El Nido Triangle is new to us. Yeah, as you may remember, we mentioned that there may be Starkey's spaceship in another world, and we're gonna go find it. So, with another map comes more enemies. See if we can sneak past this one though. Nice, we're going to grab this rainbow shell, that's 4 for this episode. And I do want to get into an encounter anyway, because there are some new enemies that we can run into. Here's the first one. The Puffy is still the same, 300 HP, yellow innate. This is new though, this is the Jelly Blubber, 475 HP, blue innate, falls over just as badly as the Puffy though. There we go. Nice and easy. Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Got some mithril as well. Yep, there's the rainbow shell. Okay, and then the other treasure chest is down on the 2nd floor. And yeah, here's the other one. You may recognize it. We will get into an encounter with it, don't worry. First things first though. Oh yeah, luckily, if you're wondering how I'm evading, just pay attention to the shadow. That's the hitbox. Anyway, in this chest there is another rainbow shell. I will get into an encounter with this. But I want to get into an encounter with as few of them as possible. Nope, never mind. This is the Sidestepper, 620 HP. Gluinate. You know the drill. However, we just need to use some 223. That didn't kill. Remember, with the aquatic enemies, the Master Moonade does not crit against them, which is weird. We don't question it though. There we go. Nice. Okay, there is, oh, there's a spaceship. There's also, however, a really annoying boss. Annoying in the sense that it exists. Let's examine it and get into a fight with it. This is the Royal Jelly. 1,739 HP, 14 action points. It's not that scary. With Glenn, I would like to get to level 4. Notice how, however, Glenn is doing no damage. That's just really annoying. So, what are we going to do about it? Well, we're going to strengthen up Sarge. That's what we're going to do about it. And then Sarge is going to start bonking. 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing's happening. So how on earth are we going to beat this guy? We're going to use X-Strike. It's slightly weaker due to the field effect. However, we're just so powerful at this stage. 2,340 damage. We just one-shot it. Actually disgusting. We're going to get a growth level as well. Strength for Sarge, strength for Glenn. Nothing for Starkey. That's unfortunate. But now that Starkey's in our party and we have found the spaceship, we can enter. And it turns out that's the reason why we can breathe down here. But what happened to the Starkey of another world? Yeah, and so it turns out that even though the spaceship in the home world is in smithereens, it's still working and therefore we can still breathe. Which makes no sense and all the sense at the same time. The nav system works. The bed is cozy. So yeah, unfortunately, in terms of getting it to fly, only Starkey can fly in it. But where there's a will and a Starkey, there's a way. So, what on earth are we going to do? Okay, so we've got this little spaceship thing, which is an anti-gravity device, which is how Starkey's spaceship can fly, I guess. And we're going to use that to go to Terra Tower. But we have to install it. So we need to go to Chronopolis. Luckily, though, the game's going to take us straight there. And you'll notice that with Kid now fully awake, she is going to be here in the cutscene as well. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so surely all Starkey has to do is load it onto the boat. But unfortunately, plot tells us it's not that simple. Don't rush a genius while he's in action. Yeah, it turns out Starkey did more than just put it on the boat. Well, I thought we'd end up saving humanity eventually anyway. It makes sense. And then Starkey goes quite existential on us. But remember, everything is humanity's fault. Okay, so, with that done, let's go. Yes! Arrgh! Let's do it! It's gonna be amazing. And we have arrived at Terra Tower. One thing before we move on, I'm going to very quickly teleport. Thank you, Starkey. You have done your job. Fargo, you're back in the game. This is our party for climbing Terra Tower. Sarge, Glenn, Fargo. The dream team of sorts. We're going to climb in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to support the channel, don't forget to leave a like on the video. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye.